Hi. So I'm going to make some changes. And these changes that I'm going to make as it pertains to me disseminating how I am going to speak about my personal investments the moves I'm making in my personal portfolio, my opinions on things like markets and what's going on behind the scenes on markets, as well as geopolitical events and all that kind of stuff. Really, all the dots that I connect in my world to both build wealth and build a sound mind and body. I'm going to change the way that I speak about it somewhat because it has become apparent to me and very clear to me that I have risk in what I'm doing. I have been receiving, let's just say, very interesting communications via email and other ways that would have me, I'm a little concerned about physical safety. So, what I'm going to do is create a couple of pathways that will allow me to disseminate that in a way where I think I'm mitigating a lot of the risk. By the way, if any of you know, this is actually a really big problem in the world of digital assets and crypto, or something called $5 wrench attacks. Go look that up or Google that if you're interested in it. So anyway, so where I'm going now is I've developed two new ways for you to get the information that many of you want from me. The first way that I have designed to cordon me off from, sort of the general public, I would say, to people that are really super interested in my work and find a lot of value in it and want to use my work to connect their own dots. I've established something called a Superfans account for my lives. So what does that mean? Well, live is just, I go live a lot. Last month I went probably 15 times, 15 hours. I was not last month, last week. I was on 15 hours last week. And I do a lot of lives. So I love doing it and I love interacting. And I've established a new sort of section of live called the Superfans section. That right there is something that TikTok established in September, and it's just all TikTok. I don't have any say in the pricing. It's $10 a month, and TikTok takes a lot of that. And essentially, it gives me the ability to speak to only dedicated what are called super fans. I don't love that name, but it is what it is. And so it's in that section that I'll be going, like after I do a regular 45-minute live, then I'll go over to a super fan section and switch over to that, and then I'll go into all the depth that I really want to go into. So that'll typically happen like 45 or 50 minutes after I start the live. I'll go into this other section. So that's one way, and that's one place where I feel much more comfortable going much deeper in all of the areas that I want to go to. So that's that. And as I promised to many of you, I would never, ever, ever charge for what I'm doing in my own portfolio. So if you don't want to go do the Superfans thing, that's fine. No problem. I totally get it. You can go, if you want to still get what I'm doing, but without all the commentary and all that other stuff, just the raw, moves I'm making. I'm actually making a move today. So I'll be putting it out into this email list that I have that's in the link in my bio, which basically says it's for contemplations and investment updates. I think it's at the top, but it's somewhere on there. So all you have to do is enter your email address. Anytime I make a trade, you will get a notification from me instantly, and you won't need to be waiting for a video or anything like that when either I buy or I sell. As well, if you do enter that, you're going to get three emails a week from me, which are basically one sentence emails that are designed to kind of wake you up a little bit. So that's that. But so there's two ways to get the information from me right now. One is through the Superfans, which is a live product that TikTok has, and I'm really excited about that. As well as, if you don't want that, you can just email me. So that's that. A couple of other things I want to mention. I have opened up, through many of your requests, the ability to do some coaching with me. So although most people wouldn't be interested in the individual coaching, you can go check it out on my website, which is, you can get to my website through my link in my bio. But I have opened up a group coaching cohort, which is going to be really a beta test in this from this app. And I am going to price it extremely low here. I have it priced at extremely low for a 6-week cohort starting in January. So if you have interest in that, you can go again to the link in my bio to my website. And then if you're serious, you'll figure it out. So that's really what's going on right now. So those of you that have questions or want to know what I'm doing with XRP or BTC or anything like that, come join my super fans if it's interesting to you. Hopefully you'll make a lot more than the $10 and that it costs each month. And then, just continue to watch my videos. I'll put out a little bit on some of these investment ideas, but my intention is to focus my time and effort on other wealth building strategies, which I will also be talking about. So anyway, that's what you need to do if you want to keep up with what I'm doing. Thank you.